Hello everyone, happy Saturday. It is probably maybe 1:30, approaching 2. Let's see if I can get my watch out. I'd say 1:35 probably, I see 35. But I had a hard time sleeping. I've been sleeping terrible all week, I don't know why. So I just tried to stay in bed. I'm also really sore still, my shoulders, for like the guess from painting here. I don't know. Then we got up and went out to brunch. Jack stayed home. He usually does, but he's also coughing a ton because he's at the end of this cold. Poor guy. He prefers to stay home. But we did brunch, came home. Sebastian went out to play after cleaning up a little bit, and I'm working on the ottoman cover. I think that's all I'm gonna do for now with the chair, because it just would take so much yarn to cover the rest, and at least the blanket that my aunt made kind of matches the vibe of the lamp cover. I need to shift gears and get this project ready for travel, which means I need to order more of these yarns. And I think I'm going to order from Hirschner's for the first time, because last time I checked, they had them all and I could order them individually because I want a bunch of colorways. And Amazon does have them. The prices jump a lot, but they're in 3-packs, and sometimes they're about like $24 for 3, and then sometimes they'll jump up to like $38. So I think I'm gonna try doing Hirschner's. It is, I think, $7 or $8 for a skein cake and a cake. So once I'm finished with this, I will focus mostly on getting those. I need to make small balls to pack in my carry-on, so I can just make little squares, and then this is going to be a sweater eventually. That's why some of these are half and little triangles for the areas where I need a curve. Let's see what else. I need to place the order that I was putting together for all the wall decor items. Maybe start making lists for travel of what I need to get, but I don't think so. My brain just keeps saying no to that. And then at 3 to 4, we need to go to the library to drop off Sebastian's stuffed animal, because his stuffed animal's gonna have a sleepover, which is really cute because you make a little tag and do some activities and leave them there, and then the librarian takes pictures of their adventures at night, and then you come and get them the next day. So it's super cute. I did it once with Jax. So we need to do that, which means we'll need to go back tomorrow afternoon to pick up Benny the golden, who is very loved. Very loved. He was actually given to me by Secret Santa when I worked at a dog daycare so long ago, and I just had it on display on a shelf, pristine. And when Sebastian was 2 and we had to say goodbye to Benny, I quickly threw him in my bag and brought him with us, and had the vet tech, say it was from Benny to Sebastian, who was like 2.5. And yeah, he named him Benny, and he went everywhere with him until the pandemic and us being locked down. So very, very loved. We need to put his little collar on. Maybe I need to cover up the phone number, because I'm really careful. It has a phone number on one side, and I'm always careful, and when I take photos of it, to not have it show, like flip around. And I don't know that the librarian would be thinking of that, so I might put a little sticker over that. I'm just thinking out loud. Anyway, it's kind of another cloudy day. I really want sun in here, but at least it's lighter than our living room, which is just a dark cave. And I'm just gonna drink my tea. I'm so tired. I could go back to bed. I'm so tired. And I had caffeinated coffee breakfast because I don't want to be fussy and get decaf and make them have to like bring another carafe of coffee out. But it just makes my heart a little bit racy, but it doesn't wake me up. It gives me anxiety too. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to this and then I'll get Benny ready to go and we'll go to the library.
Sometimes he would ask for a pony. He never got that pony, but that's okay because he didn't really want one.
And a red balloon and a picture of, turn the page, jumping over the moon. There were 3 little bears sitting on chairs.
We know who's who. She goes easy.
Doing the rainbow blanket. Nice. Do you give him a hug and a kiss? Nice. Friends, it is very late. I need to get Sebastian to bed. I kept extending his time and then he took way too long. So here we are. But I have my little table. It looks just like the AR, the augmented reality feature that Amazon had in their app. So cool. I mean, look how close that looks. Obviously I measured too, but they were so accurate. Anyway, I put a little fake plant on and you can attach the hammock either high-low so that you can have like magazines or books hanging in a way you could see them, but I put it high-high so that I could put yarn in it. I could always move it down to the low setting and then it'd be like hanging right above the ground if I really wanted to poly yarn up on it. But I'm just putting one of the ones I'm using right now in there. It'll probably be like current project, though I also like having this bowl here, especially with my favorite yarn. I did get some more yarn, I just ordered it. It's from Joann, so it's gonna come slow. But I was gonna do this site that sold them all individually, Hirschner's, and it said they were $7.99, which seems like a fair price. But when I put 6 in my cart, 2 each of 3 colors, it said the shipping was $15. I can't, that's too much. It's one of those sites where they calculate shipping based on your order total and not based on the actual shipping cost or the weight. So that was a no from me. See, and currently right now Amazon has all the 3 packs raised way up to about $37 each. Way too much. I snap them up and they drop down to like $22, $23. So on a whim I checked Joann's. I do order from there, but they're kind of slow. I have about a month to get it because I want this before our trip. And they had it, and they had it on sale. The 3 packs were $14.99. So I got 3 colors, and shipping was gonna be, I think, $10.99. Like, their shipping is not amazing if you don't get to their little threshold of like $70. But I went searching and there was a coupon for $1.99 shipping, like $1.99. The coupons weren't working in the app where I was, but I was able to just log in on my phone browser and use the coupon. Like, there was like a technical difficulty. It says, we're sorry, coupons aren't. Hey, what are you doing? The coupons aren't working right now. We'll add them again in the future. So yeah, I went into my browser and I just ordered that way. And for $10 less than the Hirschner's total shipping, I'm having 9 balls shipped from Joann's instead of 6. So that is great. One of the colors I wanted wasn't in stock, so I got a different color. I like all of them almost. There's 1 or 2 colorways that they make that just don't really match up. Like one that's like rusty brown, and I don't mind a little bit of that, but I like an even mix. So I won't have more of this one. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for this one on Amazon for it to drop in price. I think it's called Hollywood. This is Showtime. I think this is Paparazzi. So I got more Paparazzi, I got more Showtime, and I got one called Catwalk, which is kind of half this and half greens, which is really pretty. I did want to get more of this one instead because I have so much of the purple. I got one of the 3 packs when it went on sale. So even though I love the purple and green, and the greens were really unique and bright, I thought that one would be more contrast because I'm going to be making all these flowers, and kind of I choose one color for the inner and one for the outer. But we get what we get and we don't throw a fit. Right, pigs? Anyway, I am alternating 3 colors and doubling it up with this fuzzy yarn to make this upholstery fabric, which is nice and thick. I just did a big rectangle, and then I went around it once, and then I went around it once with, this is actually upside down, let me fix it. I was testing the size and I had this backwards. I went around it through half. I don't know if I did top loops or back loops. When you go through half of the stitch, do you see these little stitches here? I went through half, and that makes kind of like a right angle. So that gave me this right angle, and then I just started going around. And since I'm not expanding, increasing at the corners, it's pulling it down into a nice 90-degree corner. So I probably need to do one more round. I'm in the middle of this one. One more round. I think, no, maybe after I finish this one, I can do another one of those back loops only and make it tuck under, and then do kind of a row that's a little bit smaller to snug it on. And then I'll have my cover. And I love it, it feels great, and it's just what I was going for. And I'd love to do more for the chair, but it's really weird shaped. So for now, we're not. I can't afford all that yarn. There is like a 10 or 12 pack of that white yarn on Amazon. It's $120. That's a lot. I think it's a 12 pack. Yeah, because they come to $10 each, which is an amazing price because they're $13 normally. So that's my update there. Today was mostly about brunch with the family. I'm sorry I keep doing this. I don't know if I want my hair back or forward. It was about brunch with the family, and then the sleepover, the stuffed animal sleepover, run by a wonderful Miss Michelle, who is also in our needle arts group, which is really what I should call it, because while she's learning knitting and wants to learn crochet, she usually does needlepoint or cross stitch while she is there, and all arts are welcome. But one of the fun things is I was waiting outside for it to start, and the librarian which runs it came over and said, we're going to use the blankets we're donating to tuck the stuffed animals in at the end, so you get to see them, and then we'll donate them soon because we're still waiting for the shelter to come and pick them up. I guess a volunteer has to do it. So at the end, she laid out a bunch of the blankets, well, she did my blue one and my rainbow one, and then the two pastel ones that were kind of team efforts between everybody. So cute, loved it. Anyway, after that, Danny went out. He's doing sound for the band that he helps. He's also doing it on St. Patrick's Day, which is our wedding anniversary. So I think we're having dinner together the day before. I really don't care. Dates are dates, whatever. I don't care if we do anything. I'm not too fussed. But yeah, he's doing sound, so he's out. I ordered from the smoothie shop, which is very expensive to order. They raise up their prices a lot, and smoothies are expensive there because they don't have like mediums. But since Jax has been hacking up a lung, I can justify it. So we had wraps and smoothies, and that was nice. And then yeah, Sebastian did his Minecraft up here on my table. Always interested. He loves the texture of this actually, and I know it's a texture that often they'll do for like sensory input. They'll have little strips you can stick to your desk or your computer. So I can see it. I can see how people would like that. But yeah, he did that, and I worked on this and got so close, but I was a little distracted. I probably would have finished it, but you know, time with him is great. Oh, I didn't say, I have this basket that I've had for years. I got it from the thrift store, and I just collected trays and baskets because we did Montessori homeschool, and I would put out supplies, and it fits so perfectly. It's so perfect. Look at that. So probably there'll be knitting and crochet tools there. Yeah? Are you changed? You gotta be changing. I'm about to put your stuff out. What's up? I had it laid out perfect. I even put the pants the right way, so you must have moved them. You'll have to wait a minute. Anyway, I laid out his pajamas, and now he's accusing me of not, but they were perfect. I am gonna get him ready for bed. I just wanted to wrap this up so I can finish editing while I'm there beside him. So, good night. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.